welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick, with the City of Hampton's Communications and Marketing Department. And today we're taking a fun field trip to one of Hampton's new restaurants. It's in Phoebus, called The Point. My guests are the two owners, Kane and Josh Stivers. Hello.
Hello, Robin.
I'm so excited to be here, and of course, it's not my first visit. I've been here before when I had a chance to eat, but you guys have done a really remarkable renovation here with what used to be the dark and dingy Paul's restaurant many years ago, and it's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, so tell me, this is a little bit of a dream come true. You guys used to work together in the restaurant business, always had a dream to open your own place, and you did it. Like most of us dream and never get there.
Right.
Tell me how it came about, Kat.
Well, I moved on to Fort Monroe, and there was no place, because Phoebus is just now really building up, and there was no place for a more mature person, like a 30 and up crowd to go that had really good food, and there were some places, but they were more bar type things. So I called Josh, because we had pinky promised when we worked together that one day we'd have our own place.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promised.
And you were a manager?
No, we were both bartenders. We bartended together.
Like how many years?
Just 1 year.
Oh,
Just one good long year.
And my daughter worked with us as well. So one night after work, we pinky promised, because everyone that came to see us, that one day we'd have our own place. So I called him and I said, I found it. I was going to look at the house at the fort. And I said, I found the place. And he came over, and his first impression was, oh, no. And I said, just imagine. And we started talking and visualizing, and he said, okay. And in January, we signed the lease and then started working, and we worked until May by ourselves.
So it took like 5-6 months
to get it going. Well, then my daughter moved up from Charlotte, our chef came in, Mike came in, and
he's
then
somebody you worked with too, right?
Yes, at Belmont. I worked with Steve and with Mike, our bar manager.
That is so cool. And you guys did almost all of this yourselves.
We did everything except the air conditioning and the plumbing ourselves.
Wow.
Josh is a contractor, so thankfully we were able to. I learned a lot. I'm a contractor now myself.
I know, I feel like that sometimes too. I've done so much home renovations. Well, and one of the things, you know, this renovation won you a Placemaker award from City Council recently, because it is beautiful, but it also, you've created a place that people come to that is a destination.
An experience. Well, going along with the concept of local, sustainable, you know, using local business and building local business relationships as far as sourcing a lot of our products locally as much as we can. And in the renovation, staying along with that same concept by repurposing, reusing like bottles we made for our lampshades out of Hendrix bottles, and just doing things that fit along with that same mentality. And playing a lot on the history of the area, because that's what really, I think, one of the biggest things that made us fall in love with Phoebus was all the history and just all the richness of it. And then meeting, you know, other local merchants and seeing how excited they were about the area. Some of them being here for 25, 30 years, still fully believing in Phoebus and what it was gonna come back into. And so coming over here is a whole experience, not just the Point, but Phoebus as a whole. And we just feel so blessed to be able to add our part in that, which is just great, locally sustained food.
Well, it is, you know, I mean, you do read a lot about it nationally, the sort of farm-to-table movement and grow locally and all that, but I haven't heard as much of it in Hampton except for you guys. It really is a unique niche, I think.
And when we started it, there wasn't anybody else around that was doing it. And so now it's like very popular. It's interesting how it spreads out, but yeah, we wanted people to come in and feel like they were eating at their grandmother's house on Sunday, and everybody does.
Grandmother didn't cook this kind of, you know, it's not home cooking, but it is homey. It's the atmosphere.
I like to just call it comfort
Thank you.
foods.
Comfort foods.
Hence.
Okay, but they're not normal comfort foods. Like it might say grilled cheese, but
it's not
describe what your grilled cheese is.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's got fontina cheese, apples, fresh bread from Maria's is just, sweet potato fries.
It's definitely a creative take on traditional comfort foods.
Right. So what are your some of your other specialties or your favorite dishes? Let's make people hungry.
Lobster mac and cheese is delicious.
It's pretty phenomenal. The chicken and waffles.
But chicken and waffles, so what? Describe
We do a
that.
chicken and waffle slider. So,
You have your chicken, your fried chicken with waffles with a blueberry buttermilk fried chicken with waffles with a blueberry marmalade over it. So my mouth is watering. It's so good.
That's wonderful.
That's good.
Now, does it take more time to shop when you're looking locally? I mean, you have to make those arrangements. It's not like some contractor comes in and brings you stuff. You have to.
He works really hard on that. I mean, sometimes he has to actually meet the distributors somewhere to pick up because they can't get it all the way over to us. Like he meets
Dave and Dee's.
He meets Dave from Dave and Dee's over on the other side of the bridge, so that Dave doesn't have to drive all the way over here. So he does things like that. So it's definitely more challenging. It's definitely more costly, for sure.
Well, it's not. Yeah, this is not where you go to save a lot of money. You know, it's not cheap eats here.
Right, no.
But it is a wonderful, fresh and delicious option. Well, so you've been open about a year. How would you say your business has been going in that year?
It has grown exponentially.
So good.
Every month is just more exciting and busier than the month before. And we get now it's like I go anywhere, all the way to Virginia Beach, and I'll talk to people about it, and they're like, "Oh my God, my friend went there." Or it seems like everybody that we meet now either has been or knows someone who has been. So people have heard about it. The buzz is out there, which is where we're so excited about. We feel just every day we feel so blessed.
We do.
I mean,
our customers, our guests are telling their friends, and they're telling their friends. Facebook is amazing. We have 1,700 likes already. I mean, it's just, that's blowing up.
And we do all that ourselves as well. So.
Right.
How did that? I mean, that's just natural to you as bartenders. You're outgoing. You are used to talking to people. You know how to work the crowd.
I was in sales for my whole life. My dad taught me when I was little, act as if, and I always have. I knew that one day that we would have this and we'd be together doing this, and so we knew it would happen, and we just kept walking towards the dream, and we just didn't give up.
Well, so what do you see for Phoebus in the next, 5 to 10 years? Really, right now there's 6. There's you guys. There's the American Theater, Sarah's. I mean, it's beginning to look a little bit more like downtown, where there's a string of places. So you don't say necessarily, I'm going to a restaurant, but you go like, I'm going to go to Phoebus and see, what I feel like doing when I get there.
Well, we see it like a little when Ghent first started. So that's exactly what it's going to be, where people can park and just stroll the street, and there's going to be there's a new business moving in across the street, Mango Mango. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on where people can come and experience, come and stroll the antique shops, have dinner, go to one place for an appetizer, the next place for dinner, and just have a whole experience of the whole street of Phoebus. I mean, it's the whole town of Phoebus.
I think it's definitely going to be a mall of just wonderful
things.
More restaurants. I see more restaurants coming. I think it's definitely going to be a mall of places to eat, and they'll all be different. And again though, just staying true to the historical value of Phoebus, which is so important.
Okay, well, thanks. Is there anything you guys want to mention before we close?
I just wanted to kind of say that we have a wonderful team of people that make this happen as well. We have Mariah DeVito, who is Kat's daughter and our general manager. We have Steve Jeffries, who's our executive chef. Levi Hall does our marketing and print work. We got Mike Bezog, who's our bar manager. And then everyone that works for us is just a great staff of people that care,
professional, have
passion for the industry, and just really take care of people as if they were their own mother. Like just they really.
Now, is that one of the? As I was also going to ask, do you have any advice for people with that pinky promise dream out there? Like someday I'm really going to do it. What advice do you have for people who are kind of thinking that?
Keep the faith. Don't give up.
Amen.
Don't give up. Just keep the faith and know, and just keep seeing it like it is, and it'll happen. Just believe.
It's meant to be. It will definitely show itself.
Follow your heart.
Well, Kat and Josh, thank you very much for having us today. I appreciate it, and I'll come back when your chef is here.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So much.
Thanks. And thank you for watching. I hope you will also come back when the chef is here and enjoy some of the great farm-to-table food that they have here at the Point. Thanks for watching.